It doesn't matter if you're doing Krugs. Where are you going to be in 30 seconds and what the map is going to look like? Yeah, maybe I'll like look something up for you after the game, right? Like Kazi's clears. We'll have a look, see what's going on here. I haven't really been paying attention because the map and the scoreboard are always the most important thing. So Graves is still topside. Now, while we're doing this clear as well, I know I'm like skipping through it, but I don't think this fucking bot lane on the enemy team has warded that tri-brush, just because I haven't seen Lux or Caitlyn deviate from lane. So even after red here, I think a better move is just to go gank bot. To be honest, like what do Krugs mean? Yeah, you hit level 4, you reset your Krugs, big fucking deal. You can do your Krugs after you kill bot, because they haven't warded. If they've warded, I think you should go to Crab in case Grays... I mean, here, honestly, because he fucks up, it's fine, but yeah. No, I'll play it on stream if you want. So yeah, the clears, like, don't even... I mean, the clear is important, don't get me wrong. That was a really clean flash. How you save W is really good as well here, because, like, you know W takes, like, half a second to cast, so, like, you're wasting time, essentially. And she'll obviously just flash. Did she flash? She flashed here, no? Or did she flash? Yeah, so you saving the W is perfect. Really, really smart. That flash is fucking super clean. You probably just throw your W out, right? Like, holy shit, bro. Yeah, just like throw your W. You've got nothing. So with the Lux, you have something to lose, right? Like if you W now, she flashes, and if she was fucking like actually smart, she would be running like this, like away from you more. But she just flashes in a straight line, like backwards. She should be flashing over here. But now, like, why not just W? So this play, because it takes so fucking long to make, because you do Krugs as well, so the problem with this, it really starts with, like, how you're thinking. You're going into probably every game and just thinking, alright, bro, I'm playing Kha'Zix, these are my strengths, these are my weaknesses, fuck that. Fuck that. You hit level 3, that's all you need. Extra point in Q. Do you need an extra point in Q to kill their bot lane here when they haven't warded tri-brush? Fuck no. So after red, you can see the lane's pushed up. Bang, straight there. Now, if you know that's warded, it's really not worth going down there. Maybe unless, like, you have a hard engage, Nautilus, or maybe Blitzcrank, you know, you can kind of trust him to land a hook. Those are the only situations, like, where you would just run through the vision. When you're doing this, pop your sweeper. I don't know if you do. You should definitely pop sweeper here. Because if you know it's warded, then you know they're going to react. Yeah? So you have to get their ASAP, so you're just running a straight line. If you know it's not warded, you can always go like this. You know? And get a better angle. Then it's like 100% kills. So you have to pop sweeper here. You have to. But yeah, just W the Kate. No reason not to. So yeah, a couple of things there. Now, in terms of Grays, what's he going to do after this? Obvious, right? He's obviously going to do that bottom scuttle crab. Has he done this top one? Or did he just run through mid earlier? Yeah, he fucking definitely did the top crab, right? So the top crab's been done. Now, the AIDS thing about this is that he's near his Gromp when he does this, right? So, like, his Gromp has respawned. Or it's going to respawn very soon because he started at blue. So we're always thinking about Grays here. So even though you're dead, you have free time, right? Buy your fucking Dirk or Warhammer, whatever it is, and let's think about Grays. Right, look where he's running. He's saying, hey, bro, I'm running to fucking crab. He should recall right here. And, like, you just insta-lose. Not insta-lose, because you're, like, not that far behind, but still. He should insta-recall and run back to crab. But because he's fucking not 1500 LP like me, he's going to stay on the map. You have a Dirk and a longsword. His items are fucking real right now. That's all he has. So even though you got a kill, if you run at him at his Gromp, bro, it's fucking so good for you. Like, you get back in the game big time. Because Grays against Kha'Zix, like, I don't see how Grays would ever lose a 1v1 against you. Maybe it's actually not that bad for you. Maybe once you hit 6, but still. The point here is this move out of base. Because we know he's got crab. We can't run over that vision. AIDS. This might have been warded because there was a fight here. So I'm guessing one of these brushes is still warded, you know? So I'm thinking, how can I fuck over this Grays who's staying with a Hail Blade when I have a Dirk and a longsword. Just insta like that out of base. Straight away. Ping your teammates on the way. Get in there, mate. You might get sued, true. Legal action. It's a federal offense. But Piano Dude, that is the move you have to make, and it's just based on the enemy jungler. Fuck your lanes. Enemy jungler comes first. Then the lanes come next, and then your camps come last. Like, your camps are the fucking last things you think about. Seriously. Last things you think about, mate. Now, running out of base here, we don't need to look at ourselves, so never ever, like, just have your camera on yourself here. Look bot, look top. So when do we look top here? Hey! Hey! Pope, do you think this Kha'Zix wants to die here? What do you think, mate? Pope, what is the current clear for Kha'Zix, mate? So you looking top here is really good. Now this lane is slow pushing into Victor. So I think you can easily fucking dive the Victor, to be honest. Alright, let's go GP. I think you can just run straight top and potentially dive this guy because the wave is pushing. Red, blue, Gromp, gank, then win, leave. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Like, just hit level 3, you're good to go. Unless, again, the map dictates it. Like, if you've got no plays to make and the enemy jungle's just chilling, no worries, you can probably full clear, but yeah, it's a bit greedy. Now, in this game, I'm thinking to myself, you run top here, right? So the best play is to run it as Gromp with your Dirk and just fight him. Okay, we're not making that play. Now, it's 4:20 in the game. He full cleared the top side. His Raptors and Krugs aren't going to be up for like another minute, maybe, 90 seconds. So fuck that. That's not a play. His camps aren't up. Otherwise, that would be the other good play. Just to run straight to his Raptors. Yeah. So let's say he started a red buff, and he full cleared towards bot. He's just done that bottom scuttle crab after killing you. He's probably going to recall. You can actually get to his Raptors before he gets there. Now, running out of base here, I want you to look at top, because even looking at bot, yeah, it's like good to know what's going on. So Caitlyn's still staying in lane, they're all staying in lane, look at them go. But you're pathing towards top side here. Why are we not looking at top? Also, the fact that Victor just TP'd in this lane, if you kill him, bro, in the next fucking 30 seconds to a minute, huge for GP in this lane. So big. So I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck does Gromp mean? You know? What does Gromp actually do here? And this top lane, while you're doing Gromp, is fighting the whole time. You should be looking top. Thankfully, GP kills him. So at the moment, where you should really be, is like here. Pinging on the way. GP kills him, no worries. Run back. Then do Gromp. So, yes, okay, in this game, it was actually like the best decision to do Gromp, but it's pretty troll we're not looking at the lane and even thinking of ganking Victor first. You can always do Gromp after, bro. You can always do your Krugs after you gank bot at level 3 because they don't have tri-warded. You can always farm your camps at the end of the day. You can't fucking kill the Greys at Gromp with a Dirk Longsword lead because now he's backed. Now he's got Dirk Longsword. Look at this, mate. What's this in the chat? Ken on Victor. He's TP'd back to the lane and died against a fucking level 4, level 5 GP who missed his barrel. Send him the site. Send him the fucking site, mate. Is that me on Victor? How clean is my Victor, Pope? Don't queue that wolf, just auto-attack it and then queue the big one, right? He's still stayed on the map, this bloke. He has still stayed on the map, this Grays, mate. Yeah, I wouldn't have done it because I would have expected him to base, but I guess it's just a good thing here, just to, like, ping that he's doing Scuttle Crab afterwards, but it's pretty weird, eh? Just kill it with W? Did he have W? What do you mean? Just like, why? Yeah, but he doesn't have W for like 5 seconds. Just auto the small one, no? Massive misplay? Holy shit. Massive misplay, bro. Planning to take Gromp, but why do you have to... Like, what does Gromp give you here? Like, nothing, right? That play will always come first. Because that play has a timer on it. So every play you make, bro, on the map, Piano Dude, like, has a timer. That Victor, being killable, has a timer. Efficiency, rather than waiting for the wave, but it's not efficient. It's not efficient. Because you don't know that that Victor is going to be killable after you do Gromp. What about if Graves, after Crab, recalls and runs topside because he knows GP's shoving in? And because he's stronger than you, because he would have farmed an extra camp, so maybe he has like one more longsword, you probably lose the 2v2. You know, like there's a lot more risk and shit that could happen rather than just running straight top here. Where is it? So right here, Victor TPs, and they're fucking fighting right now. Like, look at the icons. I don't even have to look top. I mean, yeah, Graves is probably going Gromp, but we don't know that for sure, which is why we have a timer on this kill. So it's not efficiency. Efficiency doesn't really come into it because, like, that kill has a timer on it. Yeah, like that Victor, bro, like, let me put it this way. Let's say Victor survives. And he's on 50 HP. Is he going to stay? Now, he might stay. In fact, he probably would, right? Because he just used TP. He's going to miss all of... Oh, I mean, he's fucking trolling, right, if he doesn't stay. But what about if you do Gromp, and by the time you go top, he's cleared all these minions, and he's backed off? You miss the kill. Think about the GP there as well. If I'm GP, I'm fucking pinging on the way for you. Now, it's hard to tell here, but right here, they're fighting. So even Wing this, you can just run after Wing the Gromp to top. Like, look at the GP go, mate. Taking down Ken. That's a big fucking kill. That's why in the bot side of the map, same play, right? After you get red, those players are killable for a certain period of time. Now, thankfully, even though you greed for Krugs, and they fucking have no idea what a jungler is, you still get the kill, and they don't ward the tri-brush, even though their lane is pushing. You get away with it. But against good players, yeah, you're going to be fucking AFK this game. So it might work in this elo, but just the fact that we're not making the best decisions in this elo is why we're 1-1, when we can, like, easily be fucking way more fair than this. This is good. These will be up very, very soon. Yeah, good. Just smite that at the end so you get the health back, right? Like, why like smite it at the start? Because we're not, like, regaining any HP here, so... Smite to last hit it, you get the HP back, then you can gank mid full HP. Might matter. Graves is smart here, he'll see that Yone's level 6 and running towards mid. W. And don't you just W after this? Like, as soon as she flashes, just W and E, no? So yeah, I think you can afford to W there. It's still, like, fine, I guess, but yeah. So you have Warhammer here, why not just recall? Because the Graves is going to run to his Raptors, right? Also, I don't know if you tabbed here, did you? Okay, yeah, so you do tab, like, a little bit. Let me watch this in full so I know. Okay, so Graves is still bot, and he fucking runs off, and now he's probably going to recall or some shit. Like, I honestly think Graves would be close to you here, which is why, like, I would say, hold your smite, just in case he's here. So you tab for a little bit here, right? Did I get this right? Hit the tab, piano dude. There we go. So Graves only has 30 CS. So I can't remember how much he had when he ganked mid and shit, and when he killed you bot, but you should always keep track of this. So you should be scoreboarding, like, way more. Because then we know what camps he's done and what camps he hasn't done. It's essential. So you clear the Raptor camp, you go mid. This is fine. I'm just saying, like, W, because you know you're not going to lose anything. 5 camps and Scuttle. Yeah, I think he had 24 as well. Yeah. Doing these are fucking hell risk, because I think here he should be running top. Like, fucking... Let me put it this way. The reason he should... I mean, he can actually run to your bot side, which would be fine, but because he's stronger than you right now, yeah? Because he got, like... He's 2-0-1. You spent gold when you were 1-1-0. He spent gold when he's 2-0-1 with a bit more farm as well. So he could have, like, Dirk and 2 longswords, maybe Warhammer. I don't know what the fuck he's building. Or Noon Quiver. You get what I'm saying? So if he runs at Krugs here, with Victor's Prior, you just fucking... It's just blown to bits, mate. So if I were you here, I would have just recalled straight away, because you have Warhammer. Or what is Pope saying? Like, you go Eclipse? Whatever the fuck you get, like, you have Vamp, maybe you get, I don't know, whatever you get. But the point is, you have a base. So, yeah, so this kill, all this kill is fucking just a kill right here. And, like, for you. But you got his Raptors, which is fine. You have your Raptors up, you have your Krugs up. Yone's getting a wave mid. Maybe you even stay mid here and help him shove the wave. You know? Like, there's a next wave coming in, just stay mid, help him shove the wave, recall. Maybe after this, you just go to, like, blue and then farm the bot side. You've got options after this. But I think Grey should be pathing towards Krugs. So again, it's all about the enemy jungler, bro. No one else. Like, fuck everyone else. Victor's lane here, like, why not gank here? Like, why not gank him here? This guy sees the vision cone being hit, and he, like, stays pushed up. Look. Like, just runs straight top. He just warded that river. Like, just runs straight top. Why do Krugs? So if Graves is here and sees you out of his base, Victor runs back and might even, like, kind of catch you. Just W him straight away, no? Like, just W him now. GP should be ulting, like, fucking 20 minutes ago. Like, why is the GP not ulting here? But still, like, just W him. Just slow him. You have to fucking E this, field as well. Pope is a very good resource, yes. For Kha'Zix, nothing else. Nothing else, mate. W from range is bad. But, like, the Victor doesn't ult, so I'm saying, like... Because he doesn't ult, it just looks fucking troll not to use W, because I feel as if, like, you should slow him so Victor can... I mean, GP can maybe, like, barrel and stuff, but... Again, I don't think you lose anything for W. Maybe you're right, but yeah, you have to E the W here. Yeah, okay, yeah, you might be right. That's a fair point. But yeah, just fucking E the W. Get him, GP. Well done, man. Well done. Now, if Graves isn't top, where is he going to be? We should be pinging this information. Now, he hasn't shown on any wards bot side of the map, so I reckon he's fucking... Yeah, I reckon he's running top side here, mate. Mate, I think he's fucking top. I think he's round top and so... Oh, here we go. Hang on a minute. Never mind. Is he? Maybe he's doing dragon. By the way, cat's moving. Oh, mate. Because your vision doesn't, like, cover Drake. Really hard to, like, kind of predict this Grey's ATM. It's almost like we just have to wait for him to show, but yeah. Yeah, what's up, Stoked? Yo, bro, just take the fucking Krugs, no? So why did we not finish the Krugs here? Like, that's decent amount of gold. Like, those small ones are 50 gold, and that's like 80, 100 gold almost. You can still get to mid. I mean, you can still get here, right? Yes, like, waves are really important like that, but... You know, we just gave up like 100 gold, and what did you get for it? Like 1 million? He's topside. There he is, mate. There he is. So in this situation, because I'm skipping, it's hard to fucking follow sometimes. But right here, you should be looking top. Like, you don't even have to look at this mid wave, yeah? And the funny thing is, as well, I think you hit level 6 off Krug, so you can always, like, maybe gank mid and catch cat out. Two medium Krugs? It's not about that, bro. It's the fact that mid wave is 20 seconds away. And, like, the small Krugs give you 13 gold now, right? So it's over 50 gold for those mini Krugs. So you can do drag, but it's important to look at Graves, because you don't know what HP is. So maybe Graves is like half HP. You can just run to his red buff and kill him. But we don't actually know this information, so instead it's like, we're tunnel visioning our character when we don't need to. So let's look at the micro here. So you can just right click to mid, you don't have to look at yourself. Just keep looking mid, maybe you can look bot even. You know, like bot is what is it, control warded here? Like, the fucking mid wave, I'd be thinking, like, about ganking bot, maybe. Because there's a control ward, Lux doesn't have flash, Caitlyn doesn't have flash, you know? So again, man, it's just, like, these thoughts in your head, like, predetermined, fucking ossified concepts where you're like, alright, I have to get the mid wave because it's worth more experience than my Krugs. No, it's not. Let's look at the map in this game and see what's going on. We've got a free gank bot because there's no vision for the enemy team, so we can gank it. We also have level 6 off Krugs. Mid wave, okay, like, you know, someone's going to miss some minions here. But I can get kills bot, and if we're going to lose minions mid, you can make up for it by getting gold bot. So let's say you lose that whole minion wave, 120 gold. Fuck me, it's over. Get 600 gold bot by killing the Caitlyn and Lux. Bro, fucking, who cares about the Yone? Like, Yone is my last thought. If he loses the 1v1, like, so be it. He doesn't have ult, right? Of course he's going to lose the 1v1, but he still fights. Send him the site. But yeah, like, you run mid and Graves is top hitting your GP, or trying to. Look at the Graves. Look at him. The scoreboard updates, so you can always press tab in 30 seconds. It's going to tell you the state he was in right now. But you can't get his HP. You can't get his mana. You can't get the bus he has. Maybe his whole bot side's up. You don't know this. This is how you beat these players. So you have to look at him here. And once you clear this wave, now you're committed to it. So yeah, of course you have to get it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, light and nice. I like that clear. His red buff's up in 10 seconds. Less than. What about if he's on half HP and you have Dirk Warhammer? Clap him, bro. What about if his blue buff's up? Do we know this? Of course not. FF. Good. There's the sweeper, mate. There it is. But okay, so you're asking for assistance. Just ping like fucking on the way, like 20 seconds before. So this is great. You look at the lane, awesome. You know it's pushed up. You know, look at this. Look how important this is. If they're full HP, you never gank, right? You never gank if they're full HP. So the fact you look at this is like the best, honestly, like one of the best plays you've done. And it sounds so stupid, but it's so fucking crucial to do this. Ping on the way here. Like, why are we pinging when we're in the brush on a vision? Like get your rig in there and get the pings going. On the way, on the way, on the way, on the way. Nami and Ezreal can bait hard enough for you. Now it's a little bit awkward, right? Now they're buying time. What about if Cat has like TP in another game? Or she's just like running bot at a base? Uh-huh. Good W. Holy fuck, where are we going? Yeah, what a fucking... The player's right to gank bot. I just think like it can be cleaner just by pinging and shit. Boom. Headshot. This is really bad as well. So, you running... Did that sound toxic? It is really bad from my point of view. It's not like the most troll thing ever, but why would I say this is bad? So you kill him, great. You're still on vision here. Now you're out of vision. They can see you running to blue. Graves is doing red. See, this is the funny thing, bro. We didn't even know Graves did blue buff, and it's up. So after you fucking force the cat to recall, or like after she does, maybe even taking blue in another game is the best play, but we don't know that because we don't look at Graves. Yeah, and see how he's running at you here? So this is hell risky, because you're telling them, hey guys, I'm running at your blue buff, and in another game, maybe a high elo game, you get caught out. So the better play, if you're ever going to do this, is to run it away, like hug this bottom side, and then when you're out of vision, then make the move. So he can't gank top, bro. That's no reason, like, to do the blue buff. Like, no one even, like, no one thinks like that, man. Just so he doesn't gank top, like, what? You do the blue buff because there's a very good chance you take it or just win the 1v1 when Graves gets there. If Graves is top, okay, yeah, but we know Graves was doing red buff, right? Because he ran there. So I don't know, like, if you're tunnel visioning mid when you farm mid here. But we can see Graves running to his red buff. His red buff, look, is up in 5 seconds. He's actually running to Krugs. How easy is this? Easy. He's saying, hey, Car, I'm running to Krugs. My whole bot side's up, but you haven't looked at me. I know this, so I'm going to farm my Krugs. And you're like, no worries, bro. I'm going to let you off the hook. your top side is up, but he's on fucking Krugs. Like, you probably see him go over there, and even if he does, like... Bro, the point is, the Graves has, like, just done his red buff here, and when he sees you running to blue with your fucking claws up saying, you know, like, I don't have ult, I just use it. It's risky as to do this. If you like disguise your intention, bro, it's a lot like safer. Why don't you just base her? Because you have a Dustblade. Or Prowler's Claw, whatever you're going. Like, well, why not just base after this? Why not just base and like just dive top or some shit? Or just drive by your blue, gank Ken on Victor. So you look mid, right? Which is great. So if you look at the play, look at that. Now, that cat knows you're here, and maybe if it's in Curzio, maybe you can kill him. But still. Eclipse is better? Yeah, apparently Eclipse is better, Piano Dude. We've heard Pope Show 3, the Goat Car say it, and now Lethality for the win. Yeah, Eclipse is actually, like, fucking good, I think, right? Generally. Yeah, you have a fucking Dustblade, like... Oh! Bro, when I played Shaq, Dustblade Shaq back in the day, bro, I didn't give a fuck if there's a fight like here. I'm basing in this brush. Get fucked. Now, you look mid, which is good. If Katarina and Yone are fighting right now, of course you can go mid, but it's still like 10, 15, probably like 10 seconds away, bro. I'm just basing. I'm just playing for myself. You know, like, you're basing it's just like a burger flip gank, because you're trusting the Katarina to be shit.
I need to punch something. I need to
and thankfully she is. Maybe. Can she, like... Okay, I guess she doesn't have cooldowns, but yeah. But it's just hell burger flip. Like, you're on a fucking Dustblade, and we're waddling around. Like, what is this even? What are we doing here? Right, ready? So it's 9:22. Watch this. So what you're doing is playing for your teammates, right? Which is fine in terms of, like, playing for your lanes, yeah? But the fucking play you make has to have a good chance of it working out. Like, you ganking mid right here, where you don't have ult, you don't have E, like, bro, this play is a long way away. You know? In my opinion. And you're sitting on a Dustblade or Prowler's Claw, which is probably the most important thing. You want to base ASAP so you can use the fucking item as much as possible. Yeah, I mean, like, whatever you buy, it doesn't matter, right? It's not going to, like, decide a game in this either. Like, the stuff we're talking about, where you look at a fucking lane, look at the enemy jungler, you press tab, you track, you ping, and you just obsess yourself with the enemy jungler is way more important, right? Way more important, bro. So let's time this. 9:22, is it? Yeah, drag could have been done, but, like, the kills bot are good. The kills bot are definitely worth. Like, you can always do Drake, and if Graves gets it, like, you can just do Rift. But yeah, okay, so you're here at 9:20. Let's say you recall in this brush. So that's 8:58, right? So 8 seconds to recall, and you run at that Rift Herald. That Rift Herald might be, what, 20, 25 seconds away with your E and shit? So that would be around 33, like 9:33. So even though you're 10, 15 seconds later to Rift Herald, you have a fucking Dustblade or Prowlers compared to Dirk and a Warhammer. Like, you gotta be joking me. You know? Like, that is 10 times better. You are on the map. So after you finish the Rift Herald, you can fucking dive Victor. You can kill the cat mid. You can kill Graves walking to his Raptors. You know? What elo is this? Plat diamond? But yeah, the most important thing is, like, what level the player is playing at. It doesn't matter, like, the elo or the game. Graves is P4? Yeah, okay. Bro, if you said Master, I wouldn't be surprised. Does that make sense, though? What I just said? It's hell important that you understand that. Because after you do this Rift, what are we going to do? Just recall? Unless someone fucking runs it? And now Graves got what? Like, your whole bot side as well? Look at this Graves, mate. Did he actually do this? The nutcase Graves? I think he just got pissed that you did that. So this is the other... Oh, yeah, he definitely did. Of course he did. Bro, I'm fucking trolling as well. I'm thinking as if you played the game recalling. So this as well, right? You're putting up your claw, and you're saying, Oi. Oi, Graves, bro. I'm 400 HP, barely 400 HP, running to top side. I don't have red buff on my feet. Graves knows this, and my red buff is up. Go take my fucking red buff. You know, that's what you're saying here. Being useful on map, bro, your team is like, okay, yes, like compared to other champions like Katarina's items, right? Yes, you're ahead still. It's only good to overstay like this when you're fucking like 10-0. You know that. Because the gold diff is already so big that even if they do like base and buy, you're still like 2k gold ahead. But it's pretty even right now, to be honest. Don't type to me. Who? Who did I say? I can't remember. I'm fucked. So showing yourself on the map, piano dude. This is also like key here, yeah? Because you're giving away info. It's a war of fucking attrition, mate. It's like who's seen The Imitation Game, mate? We're trying to solve Enigma here. And you're telling the German army, mate, we've solved Enigma. You're telling them the coordinates for your camps. That was a terrible fucking analogy. Who the fuck is Schmanky? Schmanky is someone I've coached from Silver 2 Goose until P4, mate. Show some fucking respect. So he's like a couple divisions from your peak this season. But yeah, now Graves can farm our bot side because we run top on 400 HP. And imagine if you recall, he doesn't do that. You get Rift held and your whole bot side is still up because he doesn't know where you are. But because you fucking see him, FF. I'm trying to make the enemy team. So all of these things, bro, like all of these ideas in your head just happen if you play optimally, which is what I've been talking about. They will fucking worry about you if you recall and buy a Prowler's Claw and you run to Victor and dive him. When you run through mid, in vision, on 400 HP, and you've been on the map for a while, I'm that fucking Graves and I'm licking my lips, mate. I know that I'm gonna pump you because you're doing shit like that. Oh, thanks, man. Bro, I've tried so hard to be funny, eh? Where's the crosswords? Mate, this game is a fucking crossword. You know that. We got the cannon, though. All of that play was worth because we got the cannon. It's an evil Sudoku. Anyway, we continue. Fuck. Still staying. How much... What is the back timer here? Is a Prowler's Claw 2,500 gold? Nah, it's fucking 1,000.
Runner 155 ridgeline.
Oh, look at that Kate, bro. Bro, these players are not playing properly. What are they doing here? What is that? Yo, Dutchy, yeah, hey man. Yo, thanks for the 37 months, mate. Appreciate it, bro. How you going? How's COVID? Oh my goodness. Holy fuck. I think Herald's better. But again, like, the map in the game will dictate what you take, right? Like, I think you only really take Drake, like, if it's the only thing you can get. But I think Rift Herald, even... Like, let's say you had a choice, right? If you could get Graves' Krugs, Red, and Raptors, if you were to take Rift Herald, I actually still think it's almost as close as, you know, being as good as that. But if you had a choice, like, you take Dragon... Yeah, like, Herald, it's like future gold, right? And it just accelerates the game's pace. Like, the enemy nexus is what we want. So Herald gets us closer to it. Dragon is, you know, you need fucking more dragons. One dragon isn't going to do it, but Rift might. And if you were to, like, get Grazes, Wolves, Blue, and Gromp, bro, I'd take that every day of the week. Like, fuck Dragon. I'm taking the camps instead. Prior champions. So, yeah, champions is like fine to pro, but it's never like you fucking just gank lanes and that's it. If you do what we've been talking about and you just think about Graves and track him and all that stuff and you base like most of your decisions around him, if not all of them, it's just the easiest way to win because it's just a 1v1, you know? Do you watch Formula 1? Yes, I do, mate. Oh, yeah, fucking Verstappen, mate. Let's go, man. Bro, that was the stupidest fucking Grand Prix I've ever watched, and I really wanted Max to win. And at the end of it, after that safety car decision, I was legit laughing watching it. It was fucked. Alright, we're gonna watch this last play, mate, yeah, because this is... We've been through enough for fucking you to, like... Bro, honestly, what I've talked about in here, this has been the nut sesh. Even someone in, like, GM, bro, can get chow from, like, some of the shit I've been talking about. But I'd say the most important thing is the jungle tracking business. We'll start with the small steps, so pinging the Graves, even at level 1. When he shows on the map, you look at him, and even like the thing with the vision thing, right? Like walking through fucking mid with a sign up saying, "Here I am." Disguise the movement, and there's been like God knows what else, and the back timers too. Sitting on that much gold, you know. All right, let's have a look here. So we're still fighting. We're still on the fucking map. With 2,500. Imagine if you have Prowler's Claw, you kill all of them, game ends. No. Make it interesting, why not? We're still staying on the fucking map. Like, Yone can just queue out, you run towards them, and you're like... Let's see, you know... if their DPI is comfortable. And then we finally... So, what it takes you here, Piano Dude, to base, is you being on 50 HP. Yeah? Like, it takes you being on 100 HP or whatever to finally hit fucking B. Does it feel weird? Let's all press it together. Ready? I'm going to pause the video. Let's press B together. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Press B. Audio track, mate. Simple. AAC recording. Yeah, we're going to keep doing it, right? We're going to do it for 10 seconds. Ready? Yeah, every second. Just press B. Feels weird, right? Feels weird. Trust me, bro. It's a fucking 1500 play. Pressing B. There we go, chat. Well done. We're learning. Well done. Good stuff. I fucked the recording, mate. The audio's probably fucked.